Okay. Paid rent. So here the two aspect I was telling you about rent. Paid rent. So we have two accounts, rent account and also cash account. Now apply the rule. Tell me how to apply the rule here. We are going for the modern approach, dealer. And suppose I tell you, here you might not be able to connect this rent. That would be the one troubling you. Am I right? If suppose you are not getting what to do with this rent, okay, pause there and go for, think about cash. What is happening to cash? What is cash? It is asset, right? Cash is asset, that you know, cash is asset. And you are confused with this rent. Let it be there. Wait, rent. Let rent wait there. Okay. Now tell me what is happening to this cash, which is an asset. Is it increasing or decreasing? I saw only E. What is that E? Is it increasing or decreasing? I cannot recognize. Unmute.
Decreasing.
Decreasing. You are paying rent. The business is paying rent. Paying rent means what? You're paying money as rent. So cash is decreasing. Cash asset decrease. So what should you do? Debit or credit? Credit. Correct? Credit. It is CR. So how to write? So only when two accounts are there and you are confused with one, so try with the other one. So here you understood it is two cash. Correct? Cash, the asset is decreasing. So asset decrease your credit. So that will be two cash. So automatically, obviously, the rent will be debit. That is one method. Now, what is this rent? It is an expense. Okay? Rent means expense. Isn't it an expense? Think. Yeah, you are using a room, you are using some building, you are deriving some benefit out of it. So you should pay for it also. That is expense. Money you pay from where you get some benefit. That is the difference between this expense and loss. Expense means you spend money, but you are getting some benefit in return. Next thing is salary. Salary is also an expense. Why? There is a staff. You are paying salary to the staff. We are not considering the salary as loss. Why? Because this staff is giving you some benefit. The staff is working for you. Correct? Loss means it is completely loss. You are not getting anything in return. That is loss. Do you understand the difference between expense and loss? Goods, see, goods destroyed by fire. Goods destroyed by fire. It's an accident, like unexpected happening. Is it an expense or loss? Loss. It is a loss. What happened? You lost it. There is no benefit that you enjoy from it. At the same time, again, one more example. Electricity charges, electricity bill, expense. Correct. Expense. Why? You pay electricity bill. Why? You enjoy electricity. You get electricity. You get that service. That is why you pay electricity bill. So you understand the difference between expense and loss now? So expense and loss both increase, it is debit. That is a rule, no? DEA. Drawings, expense, assets. Increase, you debit. Decrease, credit. So this rent is an expense. Expense increase, you debit. Rent is an expense. Rent is an expense. Expense increase, we give debit. Cash is an asset. Asset decrease, credit. This is happening. Okay. And still I'm telling you, if you are not able to connect this, like here, you were not able to understand what is this rent all about. So you can use this technique. Cash, you know, it is an asset. Asset decrease your credit. So automatically the other one will be debited. Okay. Okay. Now let's go for purchased goods for cash. Purchased goods for cash. Do it alone. Purchased goods for cash. Did you get the two accounts? Purchased goods for cash. Tell me fast. Who will tell me?
Purchase and cash.
We have purchase account. Okay. And also cash account. Okay, correct. Now tell me the type of accounts, please. Yes, Pranav, you tell me.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
See, we are discussing this one. Purchased goods for cash. This is the transaction. And I'm asking you, which are the two accounts that you get from this transaction? Account
Purchase account.
and cash account. Okay. Now my next question is, which type of account is this? We are following modern approach. So we have 5. Asset, liability, equity. Asset, liability, equity. Expense, income. I'm asking you, in which category, which account does this purchase account and cash account fall?
Asset.
Which one is asset?
Cash.
Cash account is an asset. That's right. Okay. Now, what is happening to this cash? Is it increasing or decreasing?
Decreasing.
Decreasing. So what should be done with this cash? Debited or credited?
Credit.
Very good. That's fine. Yeah. So what is the journal entry, Aparna?
Purchase account debtor to cash account.
Okay. So what is this purchase account?
It's an expense.
It is an expense. Very good. It is an expense. Okay. Purchase account is an expense. Correct. Why? You spend something, you got something in return. Okay. So that's it. Now go for the next one. Sold goods to Swati. Sold goods to Swati. Sold goods to Swati.
Account debit. Swati account debit to sales.
Swati account debtor to sales. Okay. Yeah. Apply the rules. Who is Swati? Who is Swati? Think. I'll give you time to think. Yeah.
Creditor. Creditor.
Who's creditor? Tell me the meaning of creditor. Who is Swati? Swati is not a creditor. Now you understood, no, Swati is not a creditor. Then who is Swati?
Debtor.
Swati is, don't sleep. I know it's 2:30, but please don't sleep in the class. Swati is debtor. Okay, Swati is debtor. Now, coming to sales. What is the sales now? Purchase was an expense. So what is sales?
Income.
Sales is an
income.
income. Correct. Sales is an income. What happened, Anish? Okay. So what is debtor now? Debtor is actually an asset. Debtor is considered as an asset, current asset. Okay. So debtor increase, asset increase, you debit. Income increase, you credit. Okay. Okay, that's it. One more. Withdrew cash for personal use. Withdrew cash for personal use. Yes, Pavitra, are you there? No. Krishna, tell me.
Drawings account, debtor to cash account.
It is not debtor, it is debtor. Okay, drawings account debtor or debit to cash. Yes, say the rules.
Drawings is the D.
Drawings is actually drawings is like capital representational account. It is representing an individual. Okay, and anyways, I have taught you dealer, no? Dealer. So when drawings increase, you debit. That's why I gave you this drawings. I mean dealer, the word, which includes drawing also, to avoid confusion. D is for drawings. So drawings increase, you debit, and cash asset is decreasing from the business. So we credit. Okay? Yes. You want more? As we already discussed, the provision is some money set aside from the profit to meet some unexpected or anticipated losses, loss or unknown liability. But reserve means we are again keeping aside some money not to meet these loss, but for good. It is good to save some money. When the business is in need of money, it will be helpful. You are given some pocket money and you save some money out of it. Why? So that next time you will have more money with you. Correct? It is to have a better financial base. It is not to meet any liability, but as savings. Let it be there, some money kept aside for something good. If you are in need of money, we may use it. Otherwise, let it be there. It will increase your savings. That intention, the money is set aside with such an intention to strengthen the financial position of the business. It is to strengthen the financial position of the business. A part of the profit may be set aside and retained in the business to provide for certain future needs like growth and expansion. Okay, it is to be on the safer side for good. And here you should underline this. Unlike provision, reserves are the appropriation of profit to strengthen the financial position of the business. Okay, what are reserves? Reserves are appropriation of profit. That is a word. Appropriation of profit. Underline. Appropriation of profit. What was the provision? I asked you to underline last day. Provision was charge against profit. That is the main difference. You remember the sentence you underlined? Provision is considered as charge against profit. Okay. And reserve is appropriation of profit. Now I'll tell you what is this charge against profit and appropriation of profit. What is provision? Charge against profit. Learn these words. Charge against profit. What are reserves? Appropriation of profit. Charge against profit, appropriation of profit. Now, what are these? charge against profit means compulsorily we must set aside some money from the profit. It is compulsory. Even if the business have profit or loss, we are not considering it, whether the business is having profit, whether the business is facing loss. We are not concerned about it. But still, some money should be compulsorily set aside. That is called charge against profit. Only after moving this money as provision, after that only we will calculate the profit. Okay? Let me tell you, this electricity charges, you all will be getting electricity bills at home, correct? Can you say to the KCB that today I don't have sufficient income, this month's salary, I didn't get the salary, I cannot pay the electricity bill? Can you say like that? Can you skip it? No. What happens if you don't pay the bill on time? They'll come and remove the fuse. Correct? Oh, or do they give you the excuse? Oh, that man, poor man, he didn't get the salary this month. Let us leave him, no problem. No. So similarly, here also, business is not looking whether the business is having profit or loss. Even if it is loss, some money should be set aside as provision. That is why it is called charge against profit. Okay? Next one is appropriation of profit. Appropriation of profit means only if there is profit, you will keep aside some money. Only if there is profit, it is not at all compulsory. It is not at all mandatory that you should set aside some money as reserve. No. If you have profit, you may keep aside some money. That is appropriation of profit. You understand the difference? Charge against profit and appropriation of profit. So which is the charge against profit?
Provision.
Provision. Provision is charge against profit. So what is reserves? They are appropriation of profit. So charge means it should be set aside compulsorily. Okay? Only after keeping it aside, then only the business will calculate profit. That is charge against profit. Appropriation means first the business will find out the profit. Then if there is sufficient profit, they will keep some money aside as reserve. That is appropriation. And if that particular month it was a loss, it was loss for the business. Okay, it is loss. We don't have money to keep aside as reserve. Let's leave it. We'll look that in the next month. That is appropriation of profit. Okay, no? So very important. Sure question. Provision is charge against profit. Reserve is appropriation of profit. I stop with this. See you in the next class. We'll be doing banking. Okay? Thank you.